Now we'd like to have a segment we call Kayla Knows Nothing. As you may or may not know, Kayla Knierim is a Game of Thrones newbie. She is watching the series one episode at a time. She is now on episode 3, Lord
right along.
Snow. And Kayla's overall impressions, what did you think of this episode?
Where do I start? I am a big fan of Arya.
Oh, good.
I like her. I like that Ned is in support of her learning how to sword fight, even though she's a lady and probably shouldn't. I like that whole exchange, and then at the end when she's getting her lessons. Still don't like the queen. Cersei is
she's hard to
just
like.
terrible.
Yeah.
I know that you had an impression of that conversation she had with her son, Joffrey.
It was, it was uncomfortable. A mom should not talk like that to her son, even if he is a prince.
What about it was weird for you?
What she was telling him to do, like, marry, but then also do what you want on the side.
Okay. I think she coddles him a bit, kind of lets him think
Oh,
he
and
can do whatever
he's
he
just
wants.
the worst.
Yeah.
He's a little brat.
Yeah, he's not really pleasant.
Let's see here. Moving on to Catelyn visits King's Landing. Catelyn, bringing the dagger that they used to try to kill Bran, who we find out belonged to Tyrion Lannister.
Yeah. What about that? I mean, he's pretty nice, Tyrion Lannister. He made a good impression on Jon Snow up at the wall. Is he behind Bran's assassination?
I feel like maybe they're trying to set him up.
Oh,
The other
that's possible.
Lannisters
Interesting.
are behind it, perhaps.
'Cause I'm not sure Cersei likes Tyrion very much. Just, she doesn't like anybody.
Right.
And least of all, her weird little brother.
Her imp brother.
Her imp brother.
Jon arrives at Castle Black.
The wall.
The Wall.
What's your impression of the Night's Watch? That's the organization he's going to join.
I don't know. So is he going to battle?
The Night's Watch, they're kind of like a standing army that is at the wall, and they defend the kingdom from all the stuff that's north of the wall.
Okay, I know he went up there and took a peek.
He took a peek. Yeah, I think Tyrion was peeing off the side of the outside of the wall for fun too. But
happened.
he's
Get
like a
used to that.
trainee now, so he's not gonna.
Does he pee a lot?
There's just a lot of peeing on the show. I mean, they won an Emmy for peeing. For sound design.
They were known for sound mixing.
For sound mixing.
Sound mixing,
because
peeing,
somebody peeing
potato,
on
potato.
armor, and I pioneered for this. You're welcome, Game of Thrones. This is you're welcome.
Mostly are doing.
It is, entirely. Anyways.
No, so he's a trainee right now, and his ambition, or at least it was his ambition, was to join this organization, and then they'll send him out to battle or build or whatever.
Okay. I know, like, when he first got there, he was training with other guys and just demolishing them
Right.
after they were, like, calling him names and...
I think what he's finding out is that the Night's Watch isn't really all that it's cracked up to be.
It's not
Okay.
as, you like glorify it, and then it's kind of
Like these losers who
Yeah.
are just kind of, they're sent there because they were thieves
rejects
or
and
Okay.
like homeless people, and just they joined up. It's kind of like when you join the army because you like don't have a place to stay. It's sort of like that happens to the Night's Watch, or it's like a punishment for someone.
Yeah.
If you like caught thieving, you get sent to the wall, join the Night's Watch.
Okay. I have a really dumb question.
Okay.
So winter is coming, but winter is where he's at. So where did he go?
Now he's at the furthest, the northernmost point of Westeros, basically.
Okay.
Before, and then the wall that goes further north, but no one knows what's north of the wall, basically.
Got it.
It's not winter; it's just cold.
it's like going up to like northern Canada.
There you
It's
go,
not
yeah. winter.
winter. You can go up there in September.
It still gets snows.
Right.
Winter
I
has
got
not
it.
come yet.
It has
Okay,
not
so
come to the
that's-
rest of Westeros.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no, it hasn't come there either.
Yeah.
It's nowhere. It's just that's so far north that it's still cold and snowy sometimes.
So then what's winter?
It's a lot worse. Can you imagine how bad winter's going to be?
And it still hasn't come.
It still doesn't come. It's summer. It is summer right now where they are.
What is the time period or not the time period? What's the time frame? Like
I was gonna ask
how
you
much
about
time has gone by
Oh,
from
I'm
season
like-
1 to season 6?
A couple of years, few years.
Yeah.
They haven't like defined it exactly,
Okay.
but maybe even I'd say probably a couple of few.
There's
years,
no
like 3
large
years.
leaps. It's not like it leaps forward 5 years or 6
Yeah.
years and everybody's grown up. It's
I
just
just
like
don't
a
know how you
gradual.
don't have winter.
Well,
for
did
that
you
long.
note that they were talking about when Tyrion was talking
He
to
was
the
like,
Maester?
he said he's gone through 9 winters.
Yeah, and that the winter he was born at lasted 3 years. This summer's lasted 9 years. you're picking up that seasons don't work the way they do here.
Okay.
It's like El Nino. It just kind of comes.
It's all a climate change metaphor, is Game of Thrones.
It's all about global warming. George
Basically,
R.
the
R.
seasons here last for weird, like, random amounts of time.
Okay,
And
that
then
makes
have,
more
like, a
sense.
1-year summer once, and then an 8-year winter, a 3-year summer, and a 2-year winter. It's just, you don't really know.
Okay, got it.
But we do know that winter is coming. That we're sure of.
We've known it for a while. Okay, moving on to Daenerys. I like her storyline. She's kind of getting more respect. They're treating her. What is her title? Is she
She is a Khaleesi,
Khaleesi? Okay.
which is
Of
their
the-
word for queen, basically.
Got it. Of the
Don't call her
Dothrakis.
Khaleesi. People call her Khaleesi all the time.
To this day.
I'm not as into it as Dan is, but even when I hear somebody call Dany Khaleesi, I'm like, no.
Oh, I don't mind.
No, I
It's
mind.
just-
Why
It's
don't
just
you like
funny.
that?
Because it's not her name. She's Dany. Khaleesi is a title. It's like calling.
Khaleesi.
That's like if I were to call you girl all the time. I'm like, girl, you'd punch me. So it's like,
Girl's not a
Probably.
title.
no, but it's like Khaleesi. You know, it's not your name. It's not. It's just some.
No, I
bothers
take your meaning, but
I like that the Dothrakis are kind of looking out for her. When her brother
And she
tried
is
to
their
put her in her
queen.
place, and they came in and strangled him and threw him to the ground, and he was ordering for one of them to be killed, and they just kind of ignored him and rode off.
What do you think of her brother?
I hate him.
Yeah.
He's disgusting.
yeah, he's pretty gross.
He's terrible.
He's not a cool dude. No. I don't
No.
like him either. Here's a question. Do you think it's... So she's queen, and she's getting respect, but the Dothraki aren't like the best people. They keep slaves, you saw. They don't believe in money. They're a little backwards even. Is it worth it being a queen of people like that?
Probably not. But aren't they trying to get back to?
Yeah, that's their end goal, to get
Okay.
back to Westeros with that
So
army.
maybe if it's for a reason,
There you go. Also, the other big news, she's pregnant.
she's pregnant and she thinks it's a boy.
She thinks a boy, right?
Question: the man on the horse next to her. What is his title? We found him up here at the top, I think.
We did. His name is Jorah Mormont.
I kind of get the impression that he likes her.
Okay, I would go with that impression.
Correct impression.
Okay, is that going to get weird later?
You'll just have to watch
to watch.
find out.
Because when the slave told him that she was pregnant, he got really weird.
Very weird. Okay, good. Well, that's good picking up on that because that will go places. I promise you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did
I'm on the right
you-
track.
I'm not
See?
sure
You get
because he explained his whole origin story. He's from Westeros. He's from the north. He's from where the Starks are.
Okay.
And he was banished because he sold slaves.
Oh.
Because he had like a really rich wife, and he tried to get money to buy her lifestyle, and that's what he did.
Okay.
Then she left him, and he's sad. But now he's back from outer space, and he's with Daenerys and doing other things.
Okay. But yeah, I thought that was a little weird between them.
Okay. How about all the new characters you met in King's Landing? I know there were a lot of
Why
them.
don't
this
they
season.
tell them their names? I'm gonna have to like go on IMDb and see who all these people are. I saw the new characters, I just didn't know who their names are.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll describe them, and you tell me your impression of them. Okay. Creepy guy with beard who likes Catelyn. Littlefinger.
Littlefinger. She says he's trustworthy. I don't feel like he is. He kind of
Correct
seems
opinion.
sneaky.
Good. It's nice. It seems like the show is working the way it should.
Yeah,
because
that's
these
like
are other impressions.
He's a weasel.
Okay.
Next.
Simpering bald man.
In the
who,
robe?
In the robe, yes.
Did he used to like her or something? He seemed kind of weirdly obsessed.
Really? Like who?
Catelyn.
I don't think he liked her particularly.
Did they have a past?
They've met. Like.
Well,
back
he
in
said he
Westworld.
had birdies everywhere.
Little birds. That's his pet name for spies.
Yes.
Sure.
So, because he knew she was coming.
She was coming, and she did not know he knew he was coming. She was kind of shell shocked, right? Like,
Right.
how'd you know I was coming?
Yeah.
Kind of blindsided by that.
I mean, I don't see him as being anything too crazy. Like, I think he's kind of harmless at
All
this
right,
point.
fair enough.
He's very harmless. If you know what I'm getting at.
Okay. I guess the third
I
one
don't.
is how about the very elderly, kind of senile-seeming Maester Pycelle?
Was he in the
He was in like
meeting?
the council meeting,
Yeah.
which the king did not attend.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have.
He's busy.
I don't know. I didn't pick up on a lot from him.
All right, yeah, I guess he didn't do much in this episode. All right, well,
They kind of were like in this deep discussion, and
You'll get to know all of them as the
I did like
season goes
the
on.
old lady that was telling stories to Bran.
All right,
Is that
old
the
Nan.
nanny or grandma or
Her name is Old Nan.
Old Nan?
Yeah.
Talking about the White Walkers.
Yeah, talk about White Walkers, like a bedtime story thing.
Ghost
Kind of a
stories.
creepy story to tell a little kid in bed, I thought, but
Yeah.
whatever. By the way, there were some mentions of the White Walkers you've heard. Like she talked about it, I talked about him at Castle Black.
They were in
Seems
the
to be
first episode.
They were in
when
the first episode.
killed Whoever that was.
Any impression of them? Any thoughts?
I mean, I have no idea. People don't seem to think they don't exist anymore, but
Right.
that's probably wrong.
But we know different.
I'm just guessing.
I think that's about it.
Yeah. On
wait,
to episode 4.
On to
you have
episode
something
4.
else?
No, not really. It's with it.
We do.
Bran. So he woke up, doesn't remember anything.
He's paralyzed.
Paralyzed from the waist
Of
down.
course he doesn't remember anything. Come on, Bran. I hope it comes back to him. Like, I want these people to go down.
Gotcha.
This is so amazing that like we know what happens and just
Oh,
seeing that you.
and the Lannisters had that little meeting, and what's the twin brother's name?
Jamie.
Jamie?
Jamie's the brother, Cersei's the sister.
And Cersei's freaking out that he'll remember, it'll come back to him at some point, and he says he'll kill him, he'll kill everybody until it's just them left.
What do you think
Little
about that?
odd.
That's
nice
so twisted.
incestual-
It's so disgusting.
Yes, got some solid twin cess in this episode. A little creepy.
It only gets better. It only goes up from there.
Okay, great.
All right.
Last little tidbit, a fun thing.
Yeah, I don't know, a little
When
fun note.
Game of Thrones and sports collide. Tell us about this.
Sure. A little weird side note for y'all. The New York Giants coach, Ben McAdoo, wanted to inspire his players for the game against the Dallas Cowboys, so he showed them the scene from Battle of the Bastards where Sansa feeds Ramsay to his own hounds and they bite off his face. And
Nothing gets you pumped for a game like that.
and that's what one of the players said. It was about being hungry, said one of the players. So would that work for you? You can think
Little
about
twisted.
that in the week between this and the next episode of Wick Live and come back with your comments and thoughts. And that's our show for you. We'll be back next week with more spoilers, more news.
Emmy results.
And Kayla will watch, I think it's Crippled Bastards and Broken Things next episode.
Can't wait. Bring it
Can't
on.
wait.
We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye.